walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house! When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it. It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. We ready. And let's go to the house. And let's go to the house. We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin strap. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man. You ought to make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We ready. And let's go to the house. And let's go to the house. It's a wrap. Game over.
Now this game is not over. We're just getting started right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on ROKU TV, courtesy of BS3. I got to tell y'all, I am not feeling well today. Still battling with this walking pneumonia. I tried to figure out what the heck was going on, and my doctor tells me it is a solid 4 to 6 week process. So I'm ready to feel better. There are days I feel better. Today is not one of them. So I'm going to try and give you 30 minutes. Can't promise it. So let me get to the main reason why I even did a live show today. I missed a national holiday yesterday. And even though I am battling a headache and an upset stomach and not being able to keep stuff down, I had to get on today and I had to tell one Keith Aloysius Hennig, happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I missed your birthday yesterday, bro. I, again, wasn't feeling well, had some things I had to get out and do, and just absolutely, bad of me. So Keith Hennig, I ain't no singer, but brother, happy birthday to you. Where's Usher when I need him? I need Usher to come in and sing happy birthday to Keith Hennig. Let me see if I can find him. Hold on, Keith Hennig. Where you at? There we go. I got you, Keith. Keith, this for you, dog.
Oh, go shawty, it's your birthday. Ooh, it's your birthday. Go shawty, it's your birthday. Today's your day.
Yesterday was your day. And because you Keith Hennig, I'm doing this one for you too.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Keith Hennig. Yesterday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Keith Hennig, yesterday. Happy birthday yesterday, bro. Man, I don't know why I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. I'm sorry I missed it. But like I said, I had to come on today with my BS3 shirt on. Me and the BS3 network, all the lunch break crew, man, we love you, Keith Hennig, and we gotta, when we mess up, we gotta get it right. So happy birthday to you, bro. Happy birthday, man. All right, listen, let me take a break. I'm going to come back and then I will get the let's see, my mind is gone too, bro. I'm trying to I do not feel well. Let me give you the current standings of the playoff edition of the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. I got my playoff power rankings for the final 8 teams. I got my playoff power rankings, and I want to know why the hell the NFL still has not fined Joey Bosa. What the hell is taking them so long to find Joey Bosa? If they don't find Joey Bosa, I'm for real. I'm representing other dudes that got fined, other coaches that got fined, and we're going to sue the NFL to get their money back. Because if they don't find that clown, I promise you, man, it's going to be a bigger issue than they think. All right, we'll take a quick break. Be right back right after this on the Lunch Break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on ROKU TV, right here on the Lunch Break, powered by JM&E.
This is a BS3 Network presentation.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations. If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show. BS3 Network proudly presents.
I am Cole Johnson and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets.
All right, y'all. I mean, that is one of the best sports shows, period, let alone one of the best sports show on the BS3 network. Cole Sports is legit. In fact, I got to start having Cole Johnson fill in for me when I don't feel well, man. I just, I got to get him on the show. Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review filled in for me last Thursday. I don't think I'm going to do a show tomorrow. I'll see if I can't get Chris and Cole to come in together. I'll work that out after I get off of here today. But anyway, yeah, Keith, happy birthday to you, man. I mean it, bro. I'm sorry we missed it by a day, but listen to me. Charge that to my head and not my heart, because I love you, bro. I love you for free, man. I love you like breathing. Man, you want them dudes, somebody mess with you, bro, they're going to have to come through me. So just want you to know that. And then my doggone internet is getting glitchy. Can y'all believe we still haven't gotten fiber in the hood? Fiber in the hood has still not happened. It was supposed to happen like before the end of last year. Now they're saying March. Can you believe it takes that long to get fiber in the hood? And it's Comcast, y'all. It's Comcast. And I mean, like, we paying now for the fiber that we don't have. Ain't that yeah. So anyway, let me get to the current standings of the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge Playoff Edition. Emmanuel and I both noted that all of the women were perfect. All of the women had 6 out of 6 games right. There is some type of intuition going on there. And I said, and Emmanuel, what's crazy is they weren't far off on the final score. 2 of them had the exact same differential on the final score. Miss Pearl and Amber had the exact same differential on the final score. So if it had come down through them, we would have had to use one of our other tiebreakers. And Miss Pearl would have won it because she was only 1 point off of the winning score for the winning team. So that's one of the additional tiebreakers that we use when people are that close. But the women, good God, Erica had 6 out of 6. Miss Pearl had 6 out of 6. Amber had 6 out of 6. Alexis had 6 out of 6. And Erica won it because she had the final score of 27-21 versus Miss Pearl, who was 30-27. So Erica was closer by 3 points. By 3 points. Just to give you an idea why you can't just use the total for both teams. Let me show you right here. Miss Pearl had the final score of 30-27. She was off by 14 points, right? Amber had the final score of 24-21. She was off by 14 points. So if you just give me the total of both teams, you could still have a tie that you got to figure out how to break. So if it had come down to Miss Pearl and Amber, Miss Pearl would have won because she was closer to the winning score for the winning team. Okay, so if you ever wonder why we do what we do, I don't just make this stuff up in my sleep. I've got a couple of degrees in math. My degrees were math, computer science, bachelor's and master's. So I know what I'm doing. Numbers are my thing. You can't beat me with numbers. That's why I know that ESPN's QBR is bull. QBR is made up crap. And any real numbers person would tell you it's just made up crap. It's on the verge of logic, but they were so eager to get something out to match passer rating that they just rushed it. They needed to put more time in it to figure out the exceptions, and they didn't. It's crap. I'm telling you now. ESPN's QBR is crap. Don't ever quote QBR to me. I will delete you and block you. But the passer rating that I use is the same one that's been around for decades in the NFL, and it is the most accurate assessment of a quarterback's play in a game than anything else out there right now other than the eye test. And, you know, analytics have taken over everything. So it's almost like the gut feeling and the eye test don't matter anymore when you look at the analytics. But QBR from ESPN is crap. All right. So anyway, Erica is number 1 after the first weekend in playoff action. Miss Pearl is number 2 based on tiebreaker. Amber is number 3 based on tiebreaker. And Alexis is number 4 based on tiebreaker. Emmanuel had 5 out of 6, and Al High had 5 out of 6, and Emmanuel got the number 5 spot because of the tiebreaker, and Al High got the number 6 spot because of the tiebreaker. So watch this. Emmanuel was actually not as close to Al High as on the final score, but Al High had Tampa Bay winning. Emmanuel had Dallas winning, so therefore he is in the higher spot. So here we go. Number 1, Erica. Number 2, Miss Pearl. Number 3, Amber. Number 4, Alexis. All perfect. Number 5 is Emmanuel with only 1 loss. And number 6, Al High, also with only 1. It's still anybody's game. It's still anybody's game. Anybody can still win this $500. Ask Keith Hennig. It got away from him quick last year. It got away from him quick last year. So we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. So for the 6 people still competing for the $500 cash, I need you to get me your picks by Saturday, 2 p.m. Central. Saturday, 2 p.m. Central. And for the tiebreaker, use the San Francisco-Dallas Cowboy final score. Okay? San Francisco-Dallas Cowboy final score. All right, let me go ahead and I know, Keith. It's this whatever's going on right now is just another reason why I need to just do a quickie show, because the internet is glitching like crazy. It's glitching like crazy. I almost need to turn it off and put my damn hotspot on. It's just ridiculous. Thank you, Comcast, for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let me take my break. I'll be right back right after this. And I don't feel well, so you know they need to get this crap together. I'll be right back.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. There's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Doc, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents The Forecast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
All right, y'all, back here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of those folks right there, BS3. We got some great shows that are on the network. If you have a Roku streaming device, just download BS3 TV, and you can check out, Man Talk Monday. You can check out The Forecast, Queen 3 and King Podcast. You can check all those out. So, again, y'all stay tight. Hey, listen, I got to take a quick break. Something's about to happen. I need to take care of it. All right, I'll be right back.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
All right, y'all, we're back. Just, I don't want to worry anybody. I don't feel well, but that wasn't health related. I could see somebody walking up to my door. I just wanted to get to them before they rang the bell by the office that I'm sitting in. So, all right, let me get ready to wrap this thing up, man. First of all, somebody just texted me and said, AJ, everybody uses your picks. No, they don't. No, they don't. Not everybody, but I do know how to pick them, man. I do know how to pick them. So let me give you my picks for this weekend. We'll see if somebody can't get closer to winning $500 in cash. So here are my picks for this weekend. Saturday, the early game, you got the Chiefs hosting Jacksonville. I got Kansas City. In the late game, Giants, Eagles, I got Philly. Sunday at 2:00 Central, Bengals and Bills. You know what? That's going to be a better game than most folks realize. In fact, I might go Buffalo being upset. I might go Bengals with the upset there. And then 49ers and Cowboys is also going to be a good game. I think the Dallas defense rattles the young quarterback. I'm going Cowboys in the upset. So I got 2 upsets on Sunday. I'm going Chiefs Eagles, Bengals, Cowboys over the 49ers. So everybody don't use my pick. Final score of that game, I'm going 28-24, 28-24 in that one for the Cowboys game. All right, Keith Hennig, man, I love you so much, brother. I mean it. You are why I came on here today not feeling well. I had to come on. Because you're my brother, and I might not do every holiday, but birthdays I'm all over, brother. Yesterday was the day that God blessed us with you. So here we go. All right, let me give you my power rankings for the 8 teams remaining in the playoffs. Power rankings for the 8 teams remaining in the playoffs. At number one, I've got the Philadelphia Eagles. Until somebody beats them, they've been the best team in the NFL all year long. I've got them as the number 1 team in the remaining 8. At number 2, I got Kansas City. I told y'all that Kansas City was going to be on top of the AFC at the end of the year. Y'all didn't believe me. But Buffalo. And then some people came up with some obscure teams. But guess who it is? Kansas doggone City. So where the best barbecue in the United States resides, don't at me. It's already been proven. At number 3, y'all ain't going to believe this. It is not Buffalo. It is Dallas. Did you see the way Dallas manhandled Tampa Bay? And I'm going to talk about Tampa Bay in a minute. But I got Dallas as the number 3 team in the playoffs. Buffalo barely got by Miami with a rookie 3rd-string quarterback. I don't know what went on, but Buffalo is my number 4 team in these playoffs. At number 5, I got San Francisco. Number 6, Cincinnati. Number 7, Jacksonville. And at number 8, I got the Giants. Again, number 1, Eagles. Number 2, Kansas City. Number 3, Dallas. Number 4, Buffalo. Number 5, San Fran. Number 6, Cincinnati. Number 7, Jacksonville. And number 8, the Giants. Those are my power rankings. Those are not our power rankings. Those are the lunch break power rankings. Okay? All right. What else I got? What else do I have? Somebody questioned me about the quarterback power rankings after yesterday. Let me take a quick break. I'll come back and I'll do those next right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E. Streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
That's why we here on this platform.
Marriage, a loving splendor, a daily grind. Such is the case when Damien and Jamie get together and chop it up, for marriage is real.
Let's just lay it all out here. Let's just be real with it.
Join this wonderful couple who keeps it real and always in love. BS3 Network proudly presents Marriage is Real, where love is the only thing that matters. Live every Tuesday at 8:30 Central. Oh, and Jim.
For Steph Curry, Tim Anderson, Jordan Alvarez, and it's caught. Deebo Samuel with the catch.
Michael Jordan can sense.
The throw just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes, the coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Gold Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
All right, 2 more great shows right here on the BS3 Network. All right, so listen, let me just say this before we get to the quarterback power rankings for the playoffs. Tampa Bay fired Byron Leftwich as their offensive coordinator. Trash. Absolute trash. Byron Leftwich is the same dude that led y'all to the Super Bowl with a first year on the team quarterback by the name of Tom Brady. Byron Leftwich didn't get dumb all of a sudden. Byron Leftwich didn't get incompetent all of a sudden. Byron Leftwich was trying to deal with, what the heck? See what I'm saying? All kinds of crap is happening today. Byron Leftwich was trying to make a 45-year-old quarterback who's playing like he's 40 look good. And instead of just owning that your quarterback has declined in his ability, You fire a head coach. I mean, fire a guy who really has head coach potential. Should have been the head coach of Jacksonville, but I can't knock Jacksonville for going with Doug Peterson. Clearly, that's worked out. But now all of a sudden, Byron Leftwich is out of a job. That's that same bull that's going on here in Houston, where they blame Lovie Smith and Pep Hamilton for the fact that you got trash at quarterback. Davis Mills is not an NFL starting quarterback. He's definitely not a franchise quarterback. And you got all kinds of people running around here with broadcast shows and TV segments and radio shows and media credentials that don't know one goddoggone thing about an NFL quarterback and how to win with one. The two quote coaches that they most recently fired have more experience than the entire organization almost combined. But they're the ones that don't know what they're doing. Nick Caserio does not have a clue on how to run an NFL organization. This is his first year. First time as a general manager. But it's Lovie Smith's fault. It's David Culley's fault. And let me go a little bit further. Cal McNair doesn't have a clue on how to run an NFL organization. His dad, as long as he owned the team, went through 2 coaches and 2 general managers. Since Cal has been running the team, they've gone through 4 coaches and 4 general managers. I just let the numbers speak for themselves. I told you can't beat me on numbers. Cal McNair, Nick Caserio combined don't have a clue on what they're doing. But they're going to bring somebody in. Sean Payton has expressed some interest. They're going to probably have to give up a first-round draft pick for him. I honestly don't think it's worth it. The Texans need talent along with coaching. The Texans need talent along with coaching. And they don't have either right now. But what Tampa Bay did to Byron Leftwich is just ridiculous. And oh yeah, by the way, the NFL needs to go ahead and fine Joey Bosa immediately. $40,000 and up. Let me get to these power rankings for the quarterbacks. Power rankings for the quarterbacks on the lunch break. All right, here we go. This past weekend, Dak Prescott was the best quarterback in the game. This past weekend, Dak Prescott was the best quarterback in the game, bar none. 143.3 power rate, completed almost 80% of his passes. Brock Purdy, who Dak's got to face next week, 131.5. So it's going to be a good matchup. I'm leaning towards the Dallas defense over the 49er defense. That's just me. Daniel Jones, he got a win, played well. 114.4, completed almost 70% of his passes. Kirk Cousins' conservativism got him beat. That 4th and 8, and you throw the ball for a 3-yard pass, you shouldn't be going on. But again, 112.9, completed 80% of his passes. Number 5, Joe Burrow, 99.6 passer rating, 72% completion rate. Geno Smith, comeback player of the year, 98.9 passer rating, completed another hot 71% of his passes. Josh Allen did not play particularly well, but he got the win. 93.1, 59% completion rate. Tyler Huntley going to be a good pickup for somebody if Baltimore does not decide to retain him. 92 passer rating, 59% of his passes. On the other side, we got Justin Herbert, who blew a 27-point lead and lost. 84.7 passer rating, completed 58% of his passes. He did not play well. Oh, yeah, by the way, they fired their quarterbacks coach and their offensive coordinator. They need to find Joey Bosa, and they need to take a solid look at their head coach. Tom Brady played like he was 40-something, 72.2% passer rating, only completed 53% of his passes, and threw crucial interceptions in the red zone. Trevor Lawrence got the win. I still didn't fix this graphic. 70.2 passer rating, 60% of his passes. Skylar Thompson, the bottom of the barrel, 44.7% passer rating, 40% completion. You can't win when you play that poorly. So there we go. That's what we got right here. All right. Hey, Rodney, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm going Eagles this weekend, bro. I'm going Eagles over the Giants. I'm looking forward to an Eagles-Cowboys matchup. And I think I'm going Eagles again. Just FYI. All right, y'all, let me get ready to get out of here. I got to go. I've said all I had to say. Joey Bosa, find his behind. Texans, they don't know what they're doing. Tampa Bay, y'all are Tampa-ing again. The Glazer brothers strike again. It is absolutely not Byron Leftwich's fault that Tom Brady played like he was 40-something. It is absolutely not Lovie Smith or Pat Hamilton's fault that Davis Mills can't get it done in the NFL. So Rodney said, Eagles Cowboys is what I'm afraid of. I hear you, Doc. I hear you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Listen, as always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. But do me a favor. Something I've noticed, I've been sick since December 28th. Something that I noticed, man, is we got to really be praying for people who have chronic illnesses, chronic pain, diseases that pop up. We got to pray for them, man. I'm sick and tired of being sick after, 4 weeks. My doctor said it could take another 2 weeks. Some people have been living their whole lives in pain, but they keep getting up. Some people have been living their whole lives with upset stomachs and ulcers and, throwing up and headaches and migraines, but yet they keep getting up. Do me a favor, man. Think about those people. Keep them in your prayers and don't take them for granted. Because, man, let me say, after these 4 weeks, I'm done. And they keep getting up. Again, not this, definitely this. I love y'all. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Lord say the same. No, I'm not going to do a show tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can't get somebody else to do it. So y'all take care. We'll talk to you hopefully on Friday if and when I feel better.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, we're getting over that hump. It's Wednesday, January 18th, 2023. Number 1. Following the November election, the New York Times published a story in which reporters called into question a number of facts made public in congressional campaign of George Santos, asking in the headline, who is Representative-elect George Santos? His resume may be largely fiction. Well, credit must go to a local Long Island, New York newspaper, the North Shore Leader, that initiated the search into Santos during his campaign, not after. This week, the Washington Post reported that Santos is tied to a sanctioned Russian oligarch and his former employer being accused of running a Ponzi scheme. So who is George Santos? He still remains a mystery, but he also still remains a member of the United States Congress. Number 2. Albuquerque police arrested Solomon Pena Monday, a former Republican candidate for the New Mexico legislature, for allegedly paying 4 men to shoot at the homes of 4 Democratic elected officials, including 2 county commissioners and 2 state lawmakers. Police said the shootings were politically motivated and Pena was an election denier. Pena lost to incumbent Democrat Miguel P. Garcia in November's election for a seat on the state legislature. Police reported no one was injured in any of the shootings. Number 3, a 14th Mississippi child has died from COVID-19. The state's Department of Health announced this week. An infant under the age of 1 was the most recent child to die in the southern state. The child was the first person under 18 to die from COVID-19 in the state in 2023. The department said vaccination and boosters are most important for adults 65 and older and people of any age who have weakened immune systems. Still, it recommends that anyone 6 months of age and older remain up to date on vaccinations if eligible. Number 4, Estrella Santos Zacarias, a Guatemalan native and transgender woman, is seeking asylum in the United States. Zacarias' claims of gender violence and discrimination were rejected by American immigration officials. She was deported to Mexico in 2019, where she faced ongoing health and safety challenges, according to a sworn affidavit. Her legal team is seeking a federal court review of an immigration judge's ruling, and she had not demonstrated adequate evidence of likely future persecution and therefore did not qualify for asylum. Her case goes up before the Supreme Court and a ruling is expected in the spring. Number 5, Nia Sandra Rash has been missing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania since December 28th. The 25-year-old woman was last seen at a bus stop located on Frankstown and Duff Road near the McDonald's. She was wearing a black coat with fur on the hood, gray sweatpants, and 3/4-inch tie-up light brown Uggs. According to Nia's mother, she planned to take the bus to an unknown location and hasn't been seen or heard from since. Nia has epilepsy and she needs her medication. Anyone with information about Nia's disappearance, please go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Good news nourishes the soul and reinvigorates the universe. Share it. Inhale good news. Get rid. Exhale that bad news. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with Man of the World, executive producer Stephen Hill, comedian extraordinaire.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.